Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Sampriti and I hope you all are doing fine. UGC NET 2023 is knocking at the door. But even before that, there is another vital exam that is very close to. That is GATE 2023. And in this video, I'm going to talk about GATE 2023. Before moving on to the video, please make sure you like, share and comment. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. So let's move on to the video, shall we? The full form of the acronym GATE is Graduate Aptitude Test in Engineering. But this must not baffle you because from 2021, Humanities and Social Sciences has been included in this test. So, if you want to pursue your post-graduation in English from the IITs or the NITs, you can sit for this exam. And what is more important and more interesting, so to say, is that it doesn't matter from which background you are, in which subject you have done your graduation in. If you have a passion for humanities and social sciences, you can opt for all the social sciences and humanities test options in this GATE, and you can sit for those exams and can be enrolled to the postgraduate programs in the IITs or the NITs. In different years, different IITs organize this examination. For example, in 2021, IIT Bombay organized this examination, wherein in 2022, that is the last year, this GATE exam was organized by IIT Kharagpur, and this year GATE 2022 is organized by IIT Kanpur. One very important thing is to be noted here. If you want to pursue your PhD in IIT or NIT, GATE is not mandatory, as is NET and SET or SLET. If you have qualified GATE and you have a good rank, then there is a fair chance that you will be nominated for the interview or the written test or the other extra sort of examinations that you have to go through to be enrolled in IIT or NIT. GATE is mandatory if you want to pursue your post-graduation in humanities and social sciences or in any other subjects from IIT or NIT. The moot point over here is sit for GATE to assess your skills. Even if you are a person who wants to secure PhD or who wants to clear all the eligibility examinations for assistant professor, sit for this exam. But this exam does not guarantee your eligibility as a PhD candidate or an assistant professor, so to say. As of now, we don't know whether this will be declared as a mandatory, but right now it is not. Sit for this exam to assess your skills and to assess your progress in the eligibility examinations. Last year, I sat for the exam and I cracked it in my first attempt. And the pattern of GATE English is very different from that of NET and SET. GATE has 65 questions and it is a total of 100 marks. It has 3 sections. Section A consists of general aptitude questions, which are 10 questions worth 15 marks. Section B contains reading comprehension, and section C contains English literature, where we have 40 questions spread over 60 marks. Here comes the very vital part. GATE has negative marking. For 1 mark questions, you will have a negative marking of 0.33, whereas for 2 marks question, you will have a negative marking worth 0.66. So you have to be very careful while attempting the questions. You need to know when you start the exam, before starting, you will have a page opened in the computer. It is a computer-based system. It is a computer-based test. So there you will see which questions have negative marking and which do not have the negative marking. The questions that do not carry negative marking, you can attempt all of them safely, but the questions that do have negative marking, you have to be very cautious while attempting those questions, mainly the mathematical reasoning portion and the research aptitude and the other sort of general aptitude questions. For the reading comprehension part, people might find that, well, these are very easy and can attempt without thinking anything. But that is a real game changer, because in the reading comprehensions, the questions tend to be a little tricky. We have seen it in GATE 2021 and GATE 2022. A lot of students lost many marks due to negative marking in this reading comprehension portion. So do not attempt the questions if you are not 100% sure of them. For your clarification, you can visit my channel where I had discussed GATE 2022 questions, and it was sort of a mock test using the GATE 2022 question. You can go to my channel and playlist GATE 2022 and you will find everything there. I will also paste the links in my description box so that you can check them out. Next, for the section C, which is the most important part, well, not the most important part, all the sections are very important. One of the most important parts, section C, that is the English literature, and it will mainly consist of the three very important topics: history of English literature, Indian English literature, and literary theory and criticism. If you want to score good in this section, as you do not have much time, you can just focus majorly on these three topics. Those who have my notes, they are already one step ahead because they have all prepared in front of their eyes. Just go through them and try to absorb them as much as you can. History of English literature, Indian English literature, literary theory, and literary criticism. These four topics. Then after covering all these topics, if you have a little more time, you can go for other European literature and American literature and literary movements and topics like that. Then GATE general aptitude. The question for mathematical aptitude is sometimes really tricky and I should say difficult. So what should you do if you are not good in math? The simple answer is, if it carries negative marking, just leave it if you are not sure of it. There's no big deal. There are other questions that you can attempt well. There are other questions that you can score good and you are confident about. So attempt them and leave the questions that you are finding puzzling. Okay. So and another very important thing is that when you are attempting the mathematical questions, you will be given white papers for your rough work. Do your rough work, do your solutions very carefully and be very focused in your question paper. Be very focused in your examination. Okay, do not be distracted. GATE has 3 hours and there are only 65 questions. So in my experience, I did not find any issue with the time because there was plenty of time for me to revise and edit my answers. In NET and SET, often the time management issues occur, but in GATE, I can assure you a bit that that will not happen. You will have a lot of time, and also remember this will be based on your graduation and post-graduation capabilities. This is not your PhD entrance, or this is not your eligibility for the post of assistant professor as NET and SET are. So the questions will not be very difficult. It will be on your graduation and post-graduation level, and you will be easily able to crack them if you are not distracted and if you are focused enough. So I wish you all the very best for 8th February, and if you have any queries, any comments, any questions regarding GATE 2023, you can address them in the comment section. Please do comment so that I can know how I'm doing, or I can know what are the things that I should sharpen in order to be clearer and more sort of I don't know, more understandable, I guess. And if you are keen to if you are lost in the sea of syllabus of English literature for NET, SET, GATE, you can give my notes a try. Many students had purchased the notes and they are really positive about it, and they are texting me a lot and emailing me about how grateful they are. And I want to say to them that thank you so much for having my notes, and I am really glad and grateful that they are helping you in your journey towards NET, JRF, SET and GATE. So I will share the link of the sample note in post-colonial literature and literary theory in the description box as well. If you like this video, please do like and share with your friends, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Thank you so much. See you in my next video. Bye.